So, Ghostbusters 2016 came out today, and it has been received very mixed. The critics, in terms of them, it's been rated pretty low on IMDb, pretty high on Rotten Tomatoes, and then whatever that other site is, it got average. So it's all over the place, and even the fans that have seen it, or not even fans, even the viewers that have seen it, I've heard be all over the place. Some people like it, some people hate it. Some people say it's got pacing issues and that ruins the whole thing, and then there's other people who say this and that. So here's my opinion on the movie.
I will kick the unliving crap out of you, and you, especially you. How do you like that?
I don't have one. I'm not gonna go see it. So, yeah. But, I mean, may as well do this to celebrate the quote-unquote occasion. Why not review the original, the one that I will see? Yeah. So, Ghostbusters, the original, 1984. It is a classic. Even as a little kid, I could tell it was a classic. Before I even knew, really how big it was in the world. I loved it. What's not to like about it? You have That's the thing. You have really good characters. They are four characters who you believe are real people. They react to things like real people would. They do things real people would do. They're just put into this situation that is bigger than them. Um, so it's good to see. And that is one thing that I've heard that this new one fails to do. Is I've heard this new one, they're all cartoon characters and they all don't do things what real people would do. And that kind of takes away a lot of the magic of it. Why would I want to go see a worse version of a movie that I love? That is why I refuse to see it. So, Ghostbusters, what's the plot? Well, three scientists investigate a ghost sighting at a library. This leads to them discovering that ghosts are real. They get a sample of it, and from that sample, they are able to build gadgets to help catch the ghosts. So, then they open up a business, the Ghostbusters, and the Ghostbusters go from place to place, stopping the ghosts to show up. They will use these traps, and they will keep them contained. Well, towards the end of the movie, there's this environmentalist who comes in, releases all the ghosts in the city. Meanwhile, there's the gatekeeper and keymaster running around talking about Zool and all that good stuff. At the very end of the movie, the Great Gozer releases the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and the Ghostbusters have to cross the streams to take it down. So, that is like the general plot of the movie. And from what I've seen, this new Ghostbusters movie appears to be ripping it off. Or not even ripping it off, because it is called Ghostbusters, but it appears to be stealing the plot of the original pretty much. Yeah, pretty much that's what it looks like it's doing. Let's talk about it. So you get three scientists, got that in the new one, and then you get the other person who comes into the group towards the end of the original, probably towards the beginning-ish middle of this movie, and that person is not a scientist, just a New Yorker. Okay, so you got that. That is expected for a remake. Then, and this is just from what I've seen in the trailers, because like I said, I refuse to see it. Then there's something that's amplifying the power of the ghosts. In the original, it's the case of Gozer. In the new one, it's the case of whatever Chris Hemsworth appears to be doing. Someone gets possessed. That happens in the original, although they turn into dogs towards the end. I don't know if they turn into dogs in the new one. And then a giant Stay Puft Marshmallow Man shows up. So the same general plot is there, and I've heard it is so much worse than the original, and that's what I'm here to say. I refuse to see it. No, not because it's women, not because of any of that crap. I refuse to see this new Ghostbusters movie because it's a remake that, first of all, didn't need to happen. They did not need to remake Ghostbusters. Second of all, I've heard it's like the same movie, just done worse. And why would I want to watch the same movie but worse? It's like if they remade Back to the Future, I won't go see it. If they remake Jaws, I won't go see it. It's that kind of thing. You don't you don't screw with the original. You just don't do that. And they did it. So that's my 2 cents on the whole matter. Trying to keep my reviews a bit shorter than they have been in the past. So yeah, Ghostbusters the original, I would give it like a 9 out of 10. In terms of Ghostbusters the remake, I give it a 0 out of 10 because I'm not even going to see it. So that's that. Hope you enjoyed. D-Man out.